Hey guys, and welcome back to the Grimsby to Glory episode. Is it 7 or 6? I think it might be 6, but anyway, welcome back. As you can see on screen, we did not have the best time off screen, but we're working on building on that. I feel like the formation that we've gone to is a little bit better. It's definitely getting there as we sit in 9th. Should be kind of near the top, but 9th isn't the worst. At least we're not as bad as last season, as it's going to be Blackburn up first, followed by Rotherham, on to Coventry, and then on to Cardiff City. So 4 games, and we're going to play 3, and I think all winnable. And also, I think I forgot to mention, it's out of frame a little bit, but got a Grimsby Town poster in the background. Homage to the series. As the first question today is from Ryan Cullen. Hopefully I got that name right. You could put your strikers on a weak foot plan. I am definitely doing that at the moment. I think Garcia is close, 4-star or 5-star already. But yeah, I definitely need to improve them on the strikers, just not finishing the dinners. Callum Jacobs says something I said to myself off screen as well. Do you think you could get more experienced players? Yes. The problem is the ones I have bought, the likes of Danny Bath, are just terrible. They've got no pace. I do want experienced ones, but ones that are going to get into the team and probably drop down from the Prem to get that experience from up there, and not be like on the way to a retirement home. As the last question, Cody loves the Celts. Try and buy Jay Jones for a backup striker. Yes, if you haven't seen last season, or yeah, it was last season, we tried to get him, but he went to Sevilla instead, so he has took that step up to a really good team. Don't think he's playing there though, and I've definitely got my eye in the background. Want to get him if we can get up, because I feel like any team in the Prem is more appealing than Sevilla. Sorry if you're a Sevilla fan or a big fan of La Liga, but I just feel like the Prem is the best league in the world. And of course he is English, so why would he not want to come back to his native country in the Premier League? But we've got to get there before that. As if you didn't see the last episode as well, got a great keeper in that academy. It's still on the eye out for a big talent. Someone such as a Van Dijk or such as a Frankie de Jong. Just want one. Even Depay I would definitely take. I'm saying that like I wouldn't at all, as we play Blackburn in a vital game here. 24 points we are on, 29 they are on. It is a huge chase in the playoff places, as we've got a lot of players on international duty. That's going to be bad for future games. And 2 loan offers from Ghent for Jackson and from Genk for Fisher, both rejected. So here we go, got the team already lined up, as you can see on screen right now, with a lot of players I feel like can get the business done. Schubert in the goal, Ayling, Gregerson, Pollock and Doig in the defence, with Harper, Dowell and Pope in them central midfield slots. Sorescu supporting Garcia, and Decadova-Reid on the other side, who came off the bench to salvage a point in the end against Huddersfield. That was a really disappointing ending, as come on boys, we need to wake up here, smell the coffee and get a win against the Rovers. And let's have a look at this Blackburn Rovers lineup. Kaminsky in the goal, Bennett, Wharton, Williams and Bell. Think that is a 4 at the back, with Davenport, Bradley, Dack, one we've definitely got to look out for. Buckley as well, a youth player who is very decent in the central midfield slots, with Chapman, Gallagher and Brereton up front. They are copying our formation. Think it was either a draw or a win for us last season, like the last game where we were very lucky with a youth team. So come on boys, it's the first team here. It's a game where we need 3 points in, and let's go out and get them. Here we go, Doig, the little flicked on header to Pope. Now on the floor to Dowell, around the corner to Harper. Can we get an early one? Ooh! Almost in straight away. Raheem Harper's up for it. Can the rest of the team be? And Buckley looks to get a ball around the corner. Only falls as far as Gallagher though, and Buckley goes to drill it in the bottom corner. Very lucky again that we are not behind here, as we just concede a lot of shots against us at the moment, and I don't get what it is. Sorescu trying to make that run over the top. It looks like a nervy game, to be honest. Both teams don't want to lose this one. And, oh my days, he's got around Matty Pollock here. Gallagher with a chance. He goes to sweat it for some reason. Gregerson almost ran into, I think, Luke Ayling in the defence with him. That was a bit dodgy. Sorescu now to come forward with the ball into Harper. I see the run of Garcia through the middle. He's on it right now. He's one-on-one with the keeper. He's got to score, and does. Puts it in that bottom corner on the half-hour mark. Raul Garcia is an unstoppable beast sometimes. Hopefully he has returned for good. Yeah, great finish that one, just running through, waits and waits on that last defender to put it through, and then blast it into that bottom corner. It's a superb finish. Our number 30, is he going to aim for 30 goals this season? Probably not, because he's scoring less goals than last year, but we can hope. And Raheem Harper now with a pass forward to Dowell, looking over the top. That's a great ball as well from Dowell, just spreading it out to Decadova-Reid, who needs to try and cut in. We've got a move here of Dowell again, who's going to shoot across. He's going to keep this in. Ayling, he is. That is a very, very dodgy cross, or shot even. But it has kept at our feet as Garcia should have scored again. Better half than many of the games we've had. Keeping the ball a lot as well, which I am surprised about. As now it's Garcia again. Is he going to get Harper running? He is, but he's going to shoot himself, and it's a great save, Skaminski. As Sorescu whips it to the edge of the box, down with the volley. Is that handball? No, it isn't. Pope puts it into no man's land. As at half-time, I think we are going to be 1-0 up. It's been a very good game here. I think we've done very, very well for ourselves. Dak as well to keep it and give it to Chapman. Bradley Dak on it again as he's round us. Just, boys, keep it simple. And there we have it. Half-time whistle has gone. 1-0. Great stuff. I believe that we can keep on fighting in this game. Definitely get a result in the end because this has been a superb passage of play. And Luke Ayling now to run the ball forward. He's got Sorescu on the move. Can we get a goal straight away in the second half? That would be really good for the confidence to boost the lead as Garcia is on the end of it. It's 2 to Grimsby Town, and it's Garcia who gets the next one. That is how we like it. Raul Garcia, what a run, but what a ball from Dejan Sorescu. His crossing has been immaculate. Since he's come back onto the right wing, he has been truly a shadow of himself when he's been at right wing back. He has come out top trumps in that position, as that is a beautiful header straight past the keeper. When we've had to get it right, I guess we have. I mean, if we would have lost this game, to be honest with you, I would have literally considered the career mode. That would have been terrible, having lost this and been about 12 points behind. But we're still not comfortable with the result. 2-0 with half an hour to go is not guaranteed. Puccarelli's just come on the field. Great tackle, Pollock, as he's going to give it over to Brandon Pope. Can he get this out wide, looking for Bobby Reid on the run? He is going to get it and put that onto Conley as no, never handball. Kaelin with the ball at his feet, gives it to Garcia. That's a little good ball onto Sorescu again. Garcia could have a hat-trick, but I see Conley making the run. But Dejan Sorescu has the ball and he's going to score himself. I knew I was hitting that before I even said it, as Dejan Sorescu, probably the player of the game today. What a finish that is across the keeper to make it 3-0 to the Mariners. We have turned up for once in a game, as that is a brilliant result. Not going to see the replay, was an easy goal anyway. And yeah, comfortable as we need to be. Yeah, looks like job done and dusted really. Bradley Dak, who's been an incredible player in real life, just looks a shadow of himself here, as that is the end of the game. A very good win for the Mariners on the road as well at Ewood Park against the playoff team that we are chasing. Job completely and utterly done. And as you can see, we are now 2 points behind Blackburn and 2 points behind Sheffield Wednesday, who are in that 6th playoff spot. Fulham though on 34. So we are actually 7 away from the 5th position. We might have to settle for the bottom playoff place, you know. But if we can get some form together, which doesn't look likely, I don't know if that was a one-off or not, that result, but you never know what could happen, as it's Rotherham up next, rock bottom. However, I want to do everything in my power to get a good result again. So it's going to be the same lineup, the 4-3-3, as we play Rotherham, 24th position. I think all the boys have been on international duty, all fully fit. Should be a result, please. Yes, we get the result at the New York Stadium. I think that's what it's called. Garcia, Ogbene for them, and then who got the other goals? Sorescu and Dal, so 3 different scorers. Don't mind it. Oh, and yes, with that result, we are actually, in fact, in that 6th spot. I think Reading were on 35. We lost them earlier on when they were top of the league, so we're closest to them now. And Fulham are also on 35, so them results must have just gone really well for us. Ayling, of course, trying to be a centre-back. Now he's a full-on right-back, as loads of teams are on 35. We've got a chance here to build our way up the table. Coventry up next, and I think they're low down. Yes, Coventry actually 23rd, so we're playing the team just above Rotherham. 3 wins in the league so far. And how's the top of the table looking? Sheffield United unbeaten at that top spot. That's going to be hard to catch up against. But 3rd position, Stoke on 35 again. They're all on it. So we've got to get the team right and try and beat the Sky Blues. And they have in fact tried to sneak it past me. How close this game is to the next one against Cardiff, who are higher up. So I am going to change this lineup just a little bit to try and get the results we need. So it's going to be Schubert in the goal still. Christie, Gehi comes in with Gregerson and Doig. He's actually higher rated than Matty Pollock. Pope, Harper in the midfield, stay there with Connolly in cam instead of Dowell. And Sorescu still on that right wing. Decadover-Reid on the left, with Luke Jeffcott being the sole striker instead of Garcia. Yes, Garcia got loads of goals, but I'm going to give the youngster a bit of a chance. He could be a really good striker if he played every game. So let's try and give him a chance to prove his worth. And let's have a look at the Coventry lineup. Marioski, Dabo, Drysdale, Rose and Hyam with Mason. That is a 5 at the back if I'm not wrong. Josh Eccles in the middle with Hammer and O'Hare in the cam position with Benito and Prats up front. Don't let the Prats score against me. Prats here starting off the game with the ball in the box. That would have been horrible if he would have scored. Coventry actually doing a bit of business here with a good little bit of passing. We've stopped the ball around the corner. Another stop of the ball from Raheem Harper as he's chasing down Hammer. And Eccles with a good tackle that's been given by the referee. Just stop. And here is Harper on the ball. Gives it to Pope. Out wide now to Sorescu. Can we get a ball around the corner? We can. Into Cyrus Christie. Whip that in. That is a good whip. Oh, and it's just away from Connolly. Right, Sorescu. Rescue that ball into Pope. Just headed away. And it's a corner ball here for us. Sorescu to whip it in. We don't have Martin who takes them anymore, so I think that's why we're not scoring as many. Still got a chance though. Sorescu heads it down. Going to go for a finesse, smacking Callum O'Hare's face. That has got to leave a mark. If it's a mitre ball, he is actually dead, so rest his soul, as it's going to be Connolly to shoot, and not the best. And Abdon on the ball. Gives it to O'Hare, who's behind. A little nick on him there to try and stop him in his path. Benito, though, with a shot, and it's rolled into the bottom corner. I don't believe it. 23rd place side Coventry City, after 2 back-to-back wins, get the jammiest goal imaginable. Just ball rolled into that bottom corner. Look at this. It's a drag back that sends us onto the man in the middle. A cross, and oh, it's just rolled in the side netting. Devastation. And Gregerson with the ball in the middle, gives it to Mark Gehi, across to Connolly. Now Harper, need to get back into this game as soon as possible, please. Don't want to be losing this one. Now we're back in the playoffs, as that's great passing. Jeffcott had to score, and he is very lucky with the rebound. Luke Jeffcott replies straight away. At least it's not going to be a disappointing game, as there we have it, another goal. We are actually scoring goals. I haven't touched the difficulties as well, as you probably can see. We're drawing to 23rd place position side, as what a finish that is. Jeff got no luck as well around the man to curl it in, and we have a game on our hands, and the game might be on his hands as soon as I thought. Sorescu with a cross in the middle. Hyam doesn't get there. Harper, oh my days, he's got there ahead of the keeper. We've took a 2-1 lead and just switched it round before half time. I did not expect Harper to get to that. Look at this. Just rises above the defender somehow and just nods it into the back of the net. Look at that. Both keeper and Dabo, the defender, don't communicate well enough. Harper's just straight in there, being the best player this episode, to nod it in. And there we go. Done for half time. 2-1 in the lead against the Sky Blues, and that is a great goal and a great minute to get the goal. Going into the second half now, we just need to keep it smooth though and make sure there's no little nicks in our form. As Pope gives it in the middle now to Harper. Harper sees the run of Connolly. It could be 3. It could be Michael Connolly. And it is. I don't know how he's done it. It's 3-1 already. Coventry's goal, when there was dominating play, looks to be completely forgotten now, as Connolly's running the show. Don't know if he's got any assists himself, but he has been the best player. Straight through the middle. Good touch with the right foot, and bang with the left foot to the bottom corner. It is now Grimsby Town 3, Coventry only 1. And Freddie, I think it's Freddie, Dabo in the middle, gives it to Hammer. Don't let them back in the game now. I have spoke badly about them, as Eccles does have the ball again into Hammer, making a run. Mark Gehi deals with it. Actually been quite solid today, I've got to say, as it's a really good move here. Look how fast we are flooding forward. It's on to Michael Connolly. He could have 2, and it's a great save, Marossi, to stop it from being 2. Luke Aylin's going to come on to see the game out. I'm going to make changes with the fatigue that could happen before the next game, as I thought Jeff got to put it in that top bin. And Josh Doig with the ball down the line to Decatova-Reid. He should get running a bit more. Might take him off to rest him, although he could have a goal here. Squeezed it near post. It's another good save, the keeper. Been very good actually, this keeper, even though he's conceded 3. I say that about many keepers who we actually put goals in against, as that header back into the box should have been pounced upon. And Coventry could make for a nervy ending here. He's got past Schubert easily and slotted it in. Schubert again not being convincing in that goal. I am not watching the replay back. We've actually got to keep ourselves really strict now in the defending. Oliver Burke has come on for Jeffcott, but Coventry putting a little bit of pressure on. That's what they kind of deserve. Well, the keeper, at least, has got them deserving this, because he has kept them in it all game long, even though he's conceded 3. Kept it from being about 6 or 7, as Doig does have a run on here. Can we kill the game off? It's Decatova-Reid making a run. Burke in the middle likes a tap in, and has got the tap in with his head. Oliver Burke rounds out a good Grimsby Town victory with the 4th goal as soon as he comes off the bench, and his first touch. It's a great little finish, that. Decatova-Reid running down this wing. Hyam, or I think it's Drysdale, is very far away. Just dipped in and just dipped under the keeper's wing of his arm to put it in for Grimsby Town 4, Coventry 1 or 2. Hey, and this is a right result. It could even be 5, you know. It could be 5. Burke in the middle to Connolly. Oh, he just can't reach it, I think. If Decadoveri passes it backwards, it's going to be game over. So I'm just going to cross it in. It's in a good position, though. Pope! Oh, what a save from the keeper. Square at him. I don't know how this game's still going on, but it is. Gregerson in the box. Could head it. Oh, Rose has just knocked him off. And that should be full time. Just bit my tongue. Oh, I just bit my tongue. That's a sour ending, a literal hurting ending to the game, but it is a good result. 4 goals, 2 conceded, yes, but 4 goals is definitely a start in how we go in 13 shots. Well, we're getting a lot more shots, and if you stick with me, I will show you I have not at all touched this difficulty. If you don't believe me, which I know a couple of you guys in real life tell me you don't believe me sometimes, we're going to go over here to the settings. It is still on legendary. Great result. However, not firmly in the playoffs. On to Cardiff City next, and these are a team that are chasing us, wants us to pick a captain. I will pick whoever I want. As this is going to be the squad I am picking. Schubert's in the goal, Ayling, Gehi, Gregerson staying in, but Doig is coming out. He's had international duty, playing a lot of games. He hasn't asked to sit out, but I am going to try and give Jackson a bit more competition with him, like push Jackson forward, because Doig has been a bit hit or miss with his delivery lately on the pitch, with Harper still there, was resting him, but who had a tremendous game last time out, same as Pope and Connolly, with Sorescu on the right wing, Decadoveri on the left with that beautiful assist for Burke, who's still on the bench because Garcia comes back in. Can't keep the big man out for that long. 79 rated now, almost 80 in the Championship, which shouldn't be legal tender. And let's have a look at the Cardiff lineup. Phillips, Colin, Morrison, Nelson, Brown. Is that 4? I think it is 4. White is a midfielder, Volks, Rawls, and Murphy on the left midfield, with Paul Glatzel and Kiefer Moore up front. Good attacking options, good defensive options as well, with Morrison's and Dion Phillips in the goal. So this is going to be a bit of a struggle as well, Cardiff City. I think these are going to try and chase the playoffs, but then again, no offence to Cardiff fans, I always think they have a bit of a weak squad but manage to overachieve. And the opposite, underachieving, is what we are doing. So let's try and get an easy first goal. It's Connolly on to Sorescu. I love the runs of Garcia into the middle now. He should get his head on that, but doesn't. Is this going to fall to Sorescu? It is. Through the middle to Pope. Tries to drag it back, just tackled. And now it's Decadoveri in the middle. Turns to Harper. On to Connolly. Out wide. Oh my days, we almost ran into each other. Sorescu though, with a ball into the middle, still not working out. Sorescu still keeps it into Luke Ayling now. Ayling gives it back to go forward through the middle. Connolly, please be onside. It looks like he isn't. Kiefer Moore, the ball over the top there, looking for Gavin White. Jackson just wrong side of his man, has to try and get around him, but he has got around him as White, as it's into the middle. Gehi, not a convincing touch against his old rivals, and they do take the lead. We concede the early goal a lot in this save, as I don't know who it is. I think it's Kiefer Moore. Yes, it is. The old Barnsley man as well, who gets Cardiff City off to the best possible start. And when I say we've dominated, we have dominated. 1-0 to Cardiff though, and we've got it all to build up. And Murphy with the ball tries to get past Luke Ayling. Of course, when they've scored, they actually start to keep the ball a lot more. He's offside, isn't he? No, he isn't. And Murphy, of course, when they score, they start to dominate a little bit more still with the ball at his feet into Brown. It's a good interception, Harper. And you, mate, get on your bike. I see the move of Garcia in front, but I'm going to keep on going with Raheem. He's played really well in these games. Over the top now to Connolly, who's going to squeeze through that middle. Good touch, striking, cross net. And he's fouled, but he's going to get up and celebrate with them Grimsby fans. What a goal that is on the half volley to hit that at home. We level again. Leveling. It's what we do. Just getting ourselves back into games all the time. And that is a really, really good, clean hit across the goal. Love that, mate. Love it. And can we do the same that we did against Coventry? It's Bobby Reid giving it to Jackson, who hasn't been that bad, you know. He really hasn't been that bad, even though Doig is out of the team. He's going to pull it back. Give it in the middle now to Harper. Across into the middle again to Garcia. Sorescu should be out wide. If he's onside, that is a great ball. I'm going to shoot as well as the deflections fall kindly for us. Hit that in. Oh, it's off the crossbar. 2 Decadoveri though. Back into Garcia. Turn. Finesse that in. And it is a goal. We have done the same as Coventry. Deja vu maybe? I don't know, as that is a sublime goal. What a finish. It is a right time to score that. As look at that turn. Just turns inside. Finesses it straight past the keeper. And what a goal. And there we go. Half time. Can we do the same against Coventry? Get more goals or not? I'm just linking it back to that game because this has been fantastic today. Really has been a drastic improvement. Maybe it is the formation because we didn't get this with 5 at the back. Going to make some changes though. Dowell needs to come on. Connolly has scored though, so I'm going to... No, I'm going to play Dowell in the midfield and go with that. It is, in fact, getting closer towards the December period, so need to keep that in mind with the rotation. As Connolly, with a great turn, Garcia on again to Serescu. Serescu to whip that in. It's behind everyone. And it is now Raheem Harper on the ball. Going to the little bit of space. Gives it back to Jackson now. Can we get a move going? Harper now. Across again. Can we go across again into Kieran Dowell, who's just come on? Can he join in the fun? Cuts inside very smartly. Dion Phillips. Oh, and I thought Bobby Reid was going to tap that home. Thinking about taking him off as well as Garcia now. We have a more comfortable lead as he's going to take the throw in into Jackson, who gets a bit of acceleration there into Michael Connolly on a hat-trick with a good run. He's got around the defender. Ball into Serescu. He's a bit too far off him. And Rawls. Can we get a tackle in on him? Yes, Harper comes away with it, gives it to Dowell, a bit on a stretch, but we have got it across to Dejan Serescu. Dejan, run, keep on running. Is he going to do the same and shoot, or is he going to pass it? He's going to pass it this time, I've decided, because it was Connolly, but of course he isn't that tall. Just wanted to give him a chance of getting a hat-trick, because it's good passing out from Cardiff as well. Rawls with the ball. I dragged Christiansen, or Gregerson should I say, not Christiansen, out from the defence quite a bit there, as now it's back into Morrison in the middle. Cardiff try and rebuild themselves, so Serescu could get on the ball again here. Look at the pace. He's got there ahead of the defender, who should be favoured to that ball all day long. Little bridge. Dejan Serescu, cut inside, left foot. I mean, he hit the crossbar with the last one. This one is blocked, as he's going to keep hold of the ball, though. Find Dowell in the middle. It was just... We're so much more urgent than the teams today. We're getting to the ball first. Love it. As Harper around the corner as well. To Connolly for a hat-trick. Oh, he's offside. And Paintsel with the ball across to Vassell. That is good tackling, though. Ailing forward into Dowell. Across to Harper. Get a big pass on there down the line. The defender's in the middle. Burke with a run on. Can we just keep on going here with Burke? He's going to cut inside. This guy loves a finesse, but he's missed it. Connolly, please. Oh, he should have been there more eagerly, because that would be his hat-trick, and he's messed the move up. Shouldn't really matter to the result, but of course that would have been great for his ego boost, getting a hat-trick, a youth player as well, as he's got the ball here again. Could get an assist though onto Kieran Dowell, and he is absolutely thumped that into the top of the net. It is Grimsby Town with 4 goals again, with a cam, wingers and 1 striker instead of 2. Surprisingly, we are scoring a lot more goals. Look at this. Great turn as well for a through ball. Through on goal. Blasted into that top bin. It is Grimsby Town 4, Cardiff City 1. That is all the referee had in mind, because he's blown the whistle straight afterwards. And there we have it. Just giggling at everything. Like a little giddy schoolboy, because we are winning every single game. And that is 12 points from a possible 12. The best possible result. And the best possible mind I could be in at the moment. As 36 points we sit on. Fulham have a game in hand, but Stoke have 38. Burnley have 41 and are 5 points in front. But then again, at the start of the episode, Fulham was 7. And now they're only 2. And we are ahead of Reading, who are even further in front. So it shows what good form can do for a team. And if we could just beat Sheffield United once this season. We don't get many draws. So we could have a chance at actually beating them if they keep drawing and we get a result. Really good thinking. Makes for really good thinking. As look, we have 4 games won today. Actually, I might do another game, because you know what the Christmas period is like, of course. Yeah, I'll do another one, so then it makes 5 games today and 6 tomorrow. Then we can get into transfers after that quicker. I hope you guys appreciate that. So yeah, we'll play Birmingham in a simmed game. And also, getting some incredible youth prospects. I don't know if they are going to turn out to be the right thing by the ratings. Haven't checked apart from that keeper, but yeah, some great players by the looks of the grand scheme of things, although that intake wasn't the best. McNamee looks looks actually good from Northern Ireland. He could have some potential, but apart from that, oh, another keeper. Damien Cunningham as Irish scout, doing very well. And we need to keep on doing well. It's the same team, as you can see there. Controversially, Doig is still out of the team. No injury or anything, just keeping him out because of the form. As it's Birmingham who are up our tails. Can we get a win against these two? Really cement our place up there. And it's a 1-0. They're the best kind of results. It's Requiem Harper with one in the 66th minute. Looked like a bit of a gritty game, that one, with the yellow cards and possession either way. But where does that leave us at the end of 5 wins out of 5? 15 points out of 15. I am very intrigued to see. We are 4th in the league. Excellent stuff. Only 8 points off top. We are 5 points off Burnley, and Fulham, we are 3 points off. So this episode has literally turned the tide completely in this series. So I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing it, because unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode. Like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel to make sure you do not miss anything in the future. Also, check the links in the description, like I always plug now, because I am very much appreciative if you go ahead and follow those. So I'll see you all in a bit. Take care and peace.